Happy Next Gen launch week, everyone. It's Crimson KB, and well, I got some good news and not so good news. The not so good news is, unfortunately, my PlayStation 5 delivery has been delayed. It's only been delayed for a day, because I was one of the ones that pre-ordered it. Back in the initial, launch window all the way back in September. But I was informed today, the day it was supposed to arrive, that, no, it's not coming till tomorrow. And so I'm just like, I was one of the first ones in line, but I won't get it, even though I've already paid for it. So, it's matters beyond my control. It cannot be helped. It is something beyond my control. It's annoying, but unfortunately, my plans for a day one release live stream, unfortunately, that has poofed into smoke. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Beyond my control, but hey, at least it'll be here tomorrow. Oh God, I hope it'll be here tomorrow. But the good news is it will be here tomorrow, hopefully. And we are going to play some Bloodborne tonight on the live stream. But first, the launch trailer has dropped. And they always throw in some neat little goodies in these trailers. You magnificent gods at Blue Point. So let's take a look-see. Get in mine veins. Blue Point. Maiden in Black. Hello, darling. There's the stairs that lead up to the Monumental. Man, the Nexus looks so damn good. Ooh, look at the cathedral. Oh, there's that damn statue. Oh, look at the defilement. I cannot get over how good the Shrine of Storms looks. I really can't. Wow, there's one of the fat guards. There's the Reaper. Penetrator. Wow, finally the old monk. Damn, there's the old hero. Damn, dude. We finally got to see the monk. That's pretty crazy, dude. That's pretty crazy. Short trailer, but that's okay. Short trailer, but that's okay. They don't want to show everything. Lord knows they've been showing so much. They've been showing so much and good stuff, but also keeping some things a mystery. Like, I haven't seen a whole lot of talk about the PvP and stuff like that. Some things I noticed, but first let me hop down into Tiny Box. Okay, I'm in Tiny Box now. Sorry, I had to move the other keyboard. Okay, spiffy little things I noticed here. Spiffy things I noticed here. Besides the obvious gods at Blue Point. Let me go back there. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. The Firekeeper to precede all Firekeepers. Even though she's not a Firekeeper. There she is. The Maiden in Black. The Maiden in Black. I love the scraggly hair they've given her. And even more emphasis over the wax over her eyes. And there are more reasons behind that. Because she herself is, in fact, I'm not spoiling that. I'm not going to spoil that. This, I will say, this is after you defeat your first boss, which you'll see this little cutscene right here. At least this happened in the old game. You see her telling you to go up these stairs, which is where you'll meet a very important NPC, the Monumental. This chapel that houses the Fool's Idol is breathtaking. This is absolutely breathtaking, all of this. It really is. This is where a boss fight happens, and this happens in the Tower of Latria area, the first area. Love the lighting and everything. That's outside the chapel right there. That's the statue that defends the chapel. And as you can see by the dead bodies and the arrows, take a wild guess. There is Blighttown before there was Blighttown, the Valley of Defilement, where a very, very emotional battle happens. This is one of the actually sadder boss battles happens here, but I'm not going to spoil that. All I'm going to say is, God bless you, Maiden Estrella. That's all I'm gonna say. In fact, I think I saw her. Did I see her back there, or did my eyes playing a trick on me right there? Right back there, I see something right back there, but I don't think that's her. I could be mistaken. There's finally getting a good look at the fat guards that you see, especially sprawled out throughout many of the areas, but especially, I should say, the Boletarian Palace. You will see these guys. They're quite tough. There is a really... Oh, let me go back. There was a really good look at the Fool's Idol, the first boss of the Tower of Latria. That really cool boss fight, and you learn a really cool spell from her soul. You can turn her soul in to learn a really cool spell, man. That's afterwards. There's the Reaper. Now, the Reaper's not so much a boss, but he is challenging, to say the least. He may as well kind of be like a mini boss. There was one of my personal favorite bosses right here. The freaking Penetrator. A badass looking sword. I hope his armor is available in the game. I've always wanted his armor. No spoilers if it is or it isn't. No spoilers. But Penetrator was always one of my favorite boss fights. Mostly just because, to me, he was the coolest looking boss in the game. To me personally, him and Maneater were my favorites, even though they were the biggest pains in the ass. There is the old monk. Our first look at him, and I'm not going to say any spoilers about this boss. I won't. All I'll say is this. You Dark Souls 3 players, you remember fighting the Adjudicator in the Ringed City? And then what happened afterwards? Sometimes Half-Light would appear, but sometimes it was a player, if you were part of the Covenant that was associated with the Ringed City. Something similar happens here. It's really cool. It's really cool. There is the Storm King. Let me go back. Yeah, Skeleton Knight, Penetrator. There's the old monk. There is the Storm King right there. This is where the Storm Ruler sword finally makes its appearance in the Soulborn games right here. This was the game. This was the fight. And in my opinion, some of the best usage of that sword. And it even has some usage outside of it. Just saying. There's the old hero. Interesting fight right here because he is actually blind. There are ways to get around that, but I'm not going to spoil that. Pretty cool fight, though. There's inside the Nexus. I'm not going to say when this particular scene happens. All I'm going to say is it's a very key, important moment in the game. I cannot wait to play this tomorrow. I am still miffed that it won't happen tonight. But again, it's matters beyond my control. Either way, at the end of the day, I have seen nothing but good things said about the remake, which, of course, it goes out to Sony for, actually, letting this be, a reality. But also, and most importantly, this and all the props go to Blue Point Games for not just bringing this game back, but rebuilding it and remaking it and making it not only one of the most beautiful games that I have ever seen in my life, but making this once and potentially this once and potentially forgotten game. This game almost never existed back in the day. And it was dubbed a failure. Sony didn't give a crap about it, and then Miyazaki did something with it. And now this game that almost never occurred, that got popular and gained a cult following, it is now the flagship of the next generation. It really is. And I am just so happy that that is a thing, because this is my favorite Souls game. So, Blue Point, you are gods amongst men, and I thank you for it. so much. I cannot wait to play this, Patsy! I cannot wait to play this. I cannot wait.